First of all, Anna, congratulations on being the Calhoun's High School Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about, first, I've always kind of wondered, what's it like to be the daughter of a professional athlete?
My dad's amazing. I don't really look at him as a professional athlete, but he's an amazing dad.
So, do you ever get to see any of the old footage or anything? Does he have a bunch of clippings and stuff around? I know he's kind of a humble guy because I do know him personally.
I've seen like one game. He has some, but we don't really watch it. We watch basketball.
Well, maybe you did get some of those genes, I guess, as you're just a sophomore and I guess have been playing varsity now for, 3 years?
Yes, 3 years.
And you started here as an 8th grader.
I did.
And then you moved away. Kind of talk about that and how that worked for you.
My freshman year, I moved back to West Virginia, and that was my first. We won state champion there. That was my first time. It was different, public school and all that, but I'm glad to be home.
I bet you are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, going into this season, you guys obviously had some talent. Did you have goals that you were trying to get, maybe to get to the state?
Our goal was to get to state. We wanted first an undefeated season all the way to state. We were kind of making some big goals, but we got to the state tournament, which was a goal there too. So we reached one, and hopefully we'll be stronger next year.
Now, if you had to describe this team, how would you describe it? What was the style of your team?
We're sarcastic. We just have great chemistry. Every one of us, we're all like sisters. We sometimes get annoyed with each other. We fight, not really, but we get a little annoyed with each other and we get on each other's nerves, but we love each other. It's awesome.
Now, somebody that handles the ball a lot and does quite a bit of scoring, what's it like to play with somebody like Cheyenne Hooper, who's 6'6" on the inside?
Cheyenne is a monster. She's huge. She's great on defense, blocking shots, and also on offense, getting offensive rebounds, putting putbacks and all that. She's just really good on the offensive and defensive floor. Are
there any funny stories, like when she goes out there? I know sometimes she's got to be a whole head taller than anybody on the floor.
Cheyenne, I guess on the floor it's just funny to see her out there, but she thinks she's a cat. We'll just leave it at that. She's got some sarcastic ways to herself, too.
Does she think she's a guard sometimes, too?
I mean, who knows what goes through that girl's mind.
That's great. All right, so you get toward the end of the season, you see that goal starting to become a reality. What did it mean to you when the final horn sounds and you know you're going to state?
The crowd there, the support, our school support was amazing that game. And I don't know, just the rush of excitement and our first time in history, just everything. It was great.
I guess that's a good question. What's it like being on the first team in the school history to achieve that level of success?
It's a blessing. It's awesome.
Yeah. Now, you get to state, and you run into Canon County right off the bat, and a game that was kind of a game of two halves. Normally you think that nerves would make you start poorly, but I guess maybe it didn't really sink into where you were till the second half.
Yeah, Canon County was an ugly win. I guess is the best way to describe it, but we came out with a win, and we advanced.
Not a whole lot of teams playing their first state game can say that, so I guess that's big too.
It is.
So you get to the second game, and boy, it's a barn burner right into the fourth quarter. What happened in the fourth quarter? I guess the other team, which was Macon County, just kind of got on a hot streak, huh?
They did. They got in a 12-0. They were hitting threes, and we made two turnovers in that session. So, I mean, they got hot at the right time.
Now, you had 20 points in both those games. Are you a driver? Are you an outside shooter? You just try to do a little bit of whatever they give you?
I guess I've turned more into a driver, and I'm going to start working on getting back my three because that's how I was in 8th grade. So, I don't know. I'm working on it. I got a lot to work on.
And speaking of working on it, you guys make it to the state semifinals. What comes back, and what are your chances of maybe getting back there?
We're going to get back there. I know it. We're going to get back there. We're stronger. We've got the same team coming back, minus Kinsey. So I think if we just work harder, we'll get there.
And I know that sitting in that locker room after that tough semifinal loss, that's kind of one of those feelings that you don't want to have again.
But I think it's a good experience for us to have, too.
That's great. Well, congratulations on a fantastic season, 2 20-point games at state, and best of luck next year.
Thank you.